Each week at It's Happening Now, we ask our host about what is important to them. But the twist is that it must be...
somebody kidnapped this bell, yes.
God. What did Faye do as I find our bell? It must be in just 30 seconds, or you hear that bell. This segment is called What's on Your Mind, and it's sponsored by Jets Pizza. Jets is the LGBTQ plus pizza of choice for South Florida. What's on your mind is the deep dish pizza. It's Detroit style, or perhaps the cauliflower thin crust pizza. Jets has been with It's Happening Out for 4 years. They captured our attention for our 4th season with their campaign called Bigger is Better. And of course, they're talking about their slices. What did you think I was talking about? Jets supports a huge variety of LGBTQ plus events and nonprofits with more than 400 locations nationwide, 35 of them right here in Florida. They are considered one of the best franchise opportunities in America. And the South Florida LGBTQ plus community loves their pizza. And that is why Jets Pizza is our sponsor of What's on My Mind. Okay, Faye, let's start with you.
Oh, you start with me, okay.
I am. What's on your mind?
Faye, what? You know what's on my mind?
On Women's History Month.
Right.
On top of it all.
Right, thank you, Maxie.
Oh.
Thank you, Maxie. I'm going to start again.
All right.
You know what's on my mind? Glitter is on my mind. Glitter is like herpes. You could never get rid of that shit, like ever, okay? And when I was drinking, I used to hang out with a lot of strippers, okay? And they would get glitter on me and then I could never get that shit off. So the other day I was giving my stripper friend a ride home, okay? A ride home. And there's glitter in my car that won't get out. Who gets in my car? The Cuban. She's like, where'd all this glitter come from? I just took Sasha home. Who's Sasha? She one of your drag queen friends? No, she's a stripper at Scarlett's. I did nothing, okay? Glitter is my culprit.
Faye is stripping at Scarlett's and her name is, okay. All right.
Girl gotta eat.
Only fans.
Girl gotta eat.
Once again, sex work is
Real
work.
work, right? She gotta eat. She has to eat. Pay the bills.
Okay, and Max Benning, what's on your mind?
Oh, I hate to be a Debbie Downer here. Shit's wild. Legislative session's picking up, and I can't leave here without saying that we need all hands on deck to be able to protect our rights, to be able to have freedom of speech, to be able to do the things that we're doing here. So here's your call to action. Please, if you want to get involved with the work that we're doing to fight against anti-LGBT legislation, go to www.prismfl.org/policy.
Awesome. Over the weekend, I was at Florida LGBT Democratic Caucus, and I interviewed, there was a panel on youth advocacy in Florida, and the leader of Voters for Tomorrow, which is a student organization, and for the High School Democratic Association, 2 student leaders, and I was talking to them, a great interview that we're going to show in Queer News tonight, and I asked them about who their visionary leaders were. And of course, number 1 was Max Frost, the youngest person in Congress. And number 2 for both of them is Max Benning.
The second best Max.
Yes.
Sweet.
That is so cute. I love that. And well-deserved.
Absolutely.
And I love that high school students are thinking that their elders is Max Benning.
Right?
Oh.
You said visionary leaders.
Yeah,
That's
but they
different.
meant old. They meant old. Cal Gajraj, what's on your mind?
So what's been on my mind is that we just got off an aggressive schedule of like Pride events, especially here in South Florida. And we had Fort Lauderdale Pride, we had Hollywood Pride, we had Gay 8 in Cayo, Miami Beach Pride is coming up, West Palm's coming up, Tampa's coming up. But I'm glad that we have like a couple weeks off to rest because these Pride events are very strenuous and long. And I'm noticing that the older that I get, it's a long day. You have to hydrate.
I love that. What's on my mind? It may go down in history as we learned from Cal. He's tired and he's old. Thank you. That's
Hydration.
And he needs to hydrate.
Hydration. Gotta remember hydration.
Moisture.
Hydrate. When you're tired and old, hydrate. Right. Okay.
Listen, you can't be black or brown without moisturizing. Okay, so listen.
That's true.
I don't know. I age like spoiled milk.
So on my mind is sweets. So, I moved here from the Northeast. I've been here about 8 years. When I moved here, there were certain treasures that
day under 50.
I have not been able to find. First, I could not find Utz potato chips. I couldn't find Old Bay seasoning. And then slowly but surely, South Florida woke up. We got Old Bay.
Yep.
We got Utz, thank God. We finally got tasty cakes. I have found tasty cakes in every single flavor, and guess who brought out the entire show?
You.
Me.
And now we don't got tasty cakes
And,
anymore.
but they're coming back. But what we're missing is Publix says we need the jelly filled. So I found everything but the jelly filled. The crimpets we had, the chocolate covered ones,
Where
and the
did you
peanut butter.
live up north?
In Maryland.
In Maryland. I went to Delaware. A special trip into a grocery store saying, "Oh, you've got to try Tasty Cakes."
You have to.
What is
absolutely.
Tasty Cakes? That was
It's
my
a
AOL screen
pastry.
name back in high school.
I bet it was.
I bet it was.
That's new grinder name just dropped.
right.
That's,
Tasty
that's
It's like a
Cupcakes, all
cupcakes
kinds of-
and
Like a little Debbie's kind of
You didn't
thing.
bring
but
Way
way much
better.
better. Way
Oh, okay.
way better.
okay.
Absolutely.
Never heard
Better
of it.
quality. I'll bring some in next
Thank
time.
you.
Yeah.
And Trini, what's on your mind this week?
What's on my mind is I saw the best depiction of brown gay people on television ever in my life last week, or on Sunday, when Family Karma on Bravo aired the gay wedding of Amrit. I forgot his last name, but it's the Kapai, and it's a reality show of the South Florida Indian community. And to see how the Indian community, the elders, embraced the gay wedding was so beautiful to me. I cried maybe
cry?
3 times watching it. I've never been so emotional about watching something on television. And I think it probably harkens back to the conversations I had with my family when I came out and how difficult it was. And if they were still alive, it probably would still be difficult. And ironically, though, it was the white side that they were marrying that was the anti-LGBT. So, and they, didn't quite accept it, but the Indian community were twirling and having a great time with it. And so, thank you, Bravo. Best thing. Everybody should watch it, even if you don't watch the
And tell us
series.
the name again?
Family Karma on Bravo.
Cal's friends with them.
Yeah.
And
Cal knows everybody in
Cal was there at the wedding.
Yeah, I was
It was,
He was a flower girl.
It was a flower girl.
Can I just share that
You know them too?
I was just about to say, I was so ready to be like, I'm gonna pull an owl. So I went to the HRC South Florida dinner, and they were actually there, and it was, oh my god, oh, it's so sweet.
Are you done, dude?
Yeah.
RuPaul.
RuPaul.
Right.
There's my owl.
Little known fact: more than half of our staff is Indian, and the writer for this show is Indian, and asset collection is Indian. Our chief marketing person is Indian. And what's interesting is they're going to watch this and they're going to fill with pride, because one of the things that I've realized in working with the staff at Hotspots Magazine, Happening Out Television, is the Indians are growing, whether they're straight or whether they're gay. The writer is a lesbian. I don't know if you've met her yet or not.
Not yet, Amanji. Call me.
They are Hamangi. They are super proud to be associated with this product.
Aw, that's
and
wonderful.
spreading our messaging in India like wildfire of saying we're associated with this. We're associated with
And they're not
this.
impacted like by their family or anything for working for a network that is LGBTQ plus.
And they are. She was hired in a nationwide search, and there was lots of publicity of the company because they advertised looking specifically for somebody from LGBT to fill this role, and it created quite a lot of attention. And the other thing that's interesting is outside of the United States, probably one of the hot topic nations in the world is India. What's going on at the Supreme Court? The cases have been filed in India, and they're on the process of gay marriage recognition and the expansion of LGBT rights.
And more importantly, there's more tops in India than anywhere else.
Exactly.
Look it up, it's true.
There we go. We'll take that. All right. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.